He started as we get to the tail of the tape. It's brought to you by the United States Marine Corps. Kevin Holland, 27. The Englishman, Darren Stewart, is 29.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the UFC Apex in Las Vegas for UFC Fight Night, Covington versus Woodley. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist, holding professional record, 12 wins, 5 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, Darren the Dentist Stewart. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kung fu fighter, holding a professional record, 18 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas, presenting Kevin the Trailblazer Holland. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mark Smith.
Kevin Holland told us Wednesday, as long as Stewart isn't able to press me up against the fence all night, I should be in good shape. Holland's grandfather told him, pressure busts pipes, and you're built like a pipe. So we'll see how it goes. If Kevin Holland can handle the pressure game of
right,
Darren,
Kevin,
the Dentist Stewart. And with that, the main card is underway. This fight clock is brought to you by the United States Marine Corps. Kevin Holland in black. Darren Stewart is in white. Heavy leather being thrown early, no surprise there. Pretty good land from Stewart, backs Holland up.
Nice right hand lands. Far out.
Frenetic pace early.
Boy, he's strong.
Both guys like the knees and the elbows.
What did Kevin just say to him? You strong?
He goes, "Ooh, you strong."
Oh, what's that? Stop! Time!
That was strong.
Go right there. Go right there. Darren, go right there.
Yeah,
Right here.
I mean, you're right, Kevin. We've had a lot of these in the Apex. And, John, I'm going to go ahead and mark that down.
Mark it down, kid.
Take your time. You own it.
So, of course, Kevin Holland
Take your time.
has
Stay there.
300
Stay there
seconds with which to work
just
here.
watch the inside position, all right?
Can't remember if that's 2.5 or 1.5 at this point. But
All right, time in. Fight!
Holland flapping those gums early as usual.
He's keeping it fun, Holland, for himself. I mean, that's all you can do.
yeah, I think that's what he does. I think that's exactly why he does that, to just make it playful, have fun, not overthink things.
Well, he's been must-see TV as he lands the jab since that UFC debut against Thiago Santos. It was UFC 227, August 2018. I think he tried like a flying omoplata. LA crowd was eating up everything he was doing.
Watch that low kick of Stewart. He's starting to read it. Holland's looking to check it and counter it now. But that's one of Stewart's best weapons, is that low kick right there. He fires it well.
Stewart just took that kick off the head like it was nothing.
Right. How about how fast it got up there for Holland?
Yeah.
I mean, that was a quick... Gets on his feet, get up there fast.
Yeah, really good.
Oh, heavy right hand. That's Stewart.
Oh my goodness.
Darren Stewart has never been knocked out. 19th pro fight tonight.
Well, you see why, right?
And without the crowd, you can hear those landing heavy.
Both these guys taking a nice deserved clinch break here.
Right. Good way to put it.
See Holland, he's like boxing the ears with his palm here.
You ever been slapped in your ear or punched in your ear and it blows your eardrum? I feel like he's literally trying to like hit the eardrum, stomp the feet. It's little things like that that just give you something else to think about so you don't see the knees come up the middle. So you're thinking about other stuff than getting off the fence. I mean, Holland just keeps it nasty and keeps it active. Not the most crazy strikes or anything, but it's enough. Yeah, it's enough to keep your mind occupied while you're here on the fence, not just sitting there. Head fight position here. Stewart.
Thanks to my boy Steve there. I just got an update saying it is 1.5 on the cup check. Sorry, back to action.
Hey, Dom, you see Kevin Holland wearing those knee braces tonight. He's afforded that opportunity in Vegas. I don't believe he had them on for the Buckley fight. Anything for me on that?
Yeah, I mean, you can wear, just like we saw earlier, that we saw the tape get cut off. It's because you have to have sleeves over your tape if you're going to wear tape. So he could have his knees taped, but I think he's just wearing those sleeves. In Vegas, they let you have certain things, and those sleeves are allowed. Also, you can tape your ankles and your feet and stuff, but you have to wear the sleeve over the top. So that's what we saw earlier. But right now, these guys are just
nasty knees to the thigh, back and forth from both these guys.
phone booth fight.
Some separation here, back to the center, under 90 seconds to go, round one.
Darren Stewart talked about the fun back and forth trash talk. That it doesn't bother me. He's like, that happens in the gym all the time. Like, hey, I got you. You got me. He's used to that.
Yet more unorthodox striking from Kevin Holland, who landed the hammer fist.
Side kick to a jab hammer fist. I mean, that's irregular, and that's because he's adjusting to Stewart crashing into his range, and so he just made an adjustment, went to a hammer fist instead of a straight right in order to get a little more power out of it. And it's just stuff that Stewart does. It's unorthodox and different. Excuse me, Holland does that's unorthodox and different.
Both of these guys fought and won in this very building back on August 8th. Stewart with a takedown opportunity here. Guillotine defense from Holland.
And that's a huge win for Kevin Holland. I mean, in the past, he gets taken down by that 100% of the time, and he stuffed that well. He did a good job keeping his balance, using the fence, and these are the things that'll make a problem for people who fight him if he can keep stopping these takedown attempts and get on top.
Might get his own here.
Yep.
Able to cover up there late in the round. Entertaining first 5 minutes as expected. Round two forthcoming.
All right, let's take a look at some of the creativity of Kevin Holland here. Jab to a hammer fist from the side, right on the side of the head of Darren Stewart. That's the kind of fighting that this young man does, man. He's unorthodox in there.
Dom, Kevin Holland just articulated to his longtime chief corner, Travis Luter, he doesn't like the style with which this fight is being contested, he said.
Well, that's up to him. Let's see him switch it up if he wants to. We're all here to watch.
He did also add that he wanted to strike more.
I don't see anything wrong with what he's doing, but he's just, I mean, it's not easy. You just got to make do with what you got. Stewart's not an easy fight for anyone.
It's a solid leg kick there from Holland.
I like the side kicks he was using. I think those could be really effective for Holland if he keeps using those.
And the Stewart does not believe Holland can handle his power. Big ground strike from the dentist.
Good work there from Holland with his feet to push on the hips. Now it's kind of up to Darren Stewart. What does he want to do? Does he want to engage, get down there, or does he want to let him out? Did he just punch the bottom of his foot?
Pretty sure he elbowed it. I think it was an elbow to the foot.
Man, you imagine you get a mean cramp right in the bottom of your foot?
Let's go. Up or down. Work.
Kevin Holland was not a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt when he made his UFC debut. He is now under Travis Luter. They worked a lot on grappling and cage work, swimming a lot these days. Like my broadcast partners.
Yes, the pool.
I wondered, like, did the judges see this as a win for Stewart or Holland or nothing? I just don't know what's seen here. Like, are those considered strikes? Are they not? Like, what are the judges actually seeing on that, I wonder?
Kevin Holland was hoping Mark Smith would help him back to his feet. Just over 3 minutes here in round two.
Yeah, what on the scale of significant, what does the bottom of the foot do for you?
That's a good question. I don't know if that even counts as a significant strike.
Unless he's got some plantar fasciitis, then it might really hurt him. Right. Or it might loosen it up and help him. I don't know. Nice leg kick again there from Holland. There's another hammer fist.
Good knee stomp from Holland there. Ooh, counters it with a 1-2 from Holland.
Ooh, flying knee there from Holland. Stewart says, let's go.
Stewart has ended fights in his career with punches, elbows, and knees. Nice upper leg kick there from Stewart, but Holland continues to fire back. Stiff jab from Stewart. Holland did say to us on Wednesday, respectfully, he's somewhat surprised that Darren Stewart has never been knocked out given how offensively he fights. Looked like maybe another groin strike bothered Kevin Holland as he adjusts the cup. Big second round, at least statistically, for Kevin Holland thus far.
Yeah, keeping nice level change there. He's got to watch his neck, though. We've seen Darren Stewart likes this guillotine.
If you're Holland, Dom, what are you doing to defend here?
Well, right now, he doesn't feel threatened, so he's waiting for Stewart to follow his hip. That way he can try to get a takedown. Holland isn't biting. Holland is not biting on that.
Nice high guard from Stewart there.
Cardio holding up pretty nicely here for Kevin Holland so far in the second round. Yeah, something he really focused on that we talked about.
I like how Stewart's attacking that knee like that. That's taking away the side kick and the lead leg kick of Stewart. I'm sorry. It's taking away the lead kick of Holland. He keeps stabbing at it right there, and that just shuts down that lead leg.
Yeah, it stops any forward momentum from Kevin Holland.
Or that side kick right there. That's the one that Holland's been using so well. And Stewart keeps attacking that lead leg with that knee stomp. That'll kind of help out with that side kick that Holland's throwing.
Holland changes levels. There's Stewart. Stays upright, covers up now.
Ooh, big knee there.
Yeah, hard to see from our vantage point where it landed. Strong second round for the favorite, Kevin Holland. Round 3 coming up.
It's over. Round's over. Get up easy.
Strikes in the clinch,
Right,
something he has worked dutifully on. And, of course, the ground strikes for Kevin Holland have been there as well. So here we go, third and final round. Paul, the Stewart corner likes what they've seen, though, despite those numbers. Your thoughts on what Darren needs to do here early round 3?
I think he needs to come out and be a little more aggressive in this fight. He's got to try to land more strikes because you see from the outside, Darren Stewart's had moments where he's doing really good things, but from the outside, you see the volume of Kevin Holland, although Kevin Holland looked a little bit slumped over and a little bit fatigued in between the second and third rounds.
And they believe they can really beat up that lead leg of Kevin Holland before going upstairs. We'll see if Stewart follows up on that command. Takedown for Stewart.
And Stewart did have a huge takedown right at the buzzer at the end of the second round. I don't know how much of that you can even count, though, really, because he was kind of landing after the sound of the horn.
There's Stewart right there. He just looks strong on that takedown. More attempt by Holland here to try to get Stewart off his back. We'll see if he can do anything with it. It's usually defense here unless Stewart slams him. Now he can use it. Now he'll use this to get on top, get to side mount by rolling over the top. There we go. Loses it because Stewart is extremely strong.
And Holland seems frustrated, perhaps, at the toes interlocked in the fence when he was trying to end the fight.
Yeah, because he's looking for that Kimura, and then you grip your toes and you end up reversing the position, getting back up to your feet. It might have not happened if he didn't do that.
Right. It's tricky because one foul like that can really change the complexion of a fight. And Holland is wise to sort of express his displeasure there to Mark Smith. Not like it's going to do much for him, though.
I mean, according to the new rules here in Vegas, they could stop it, look at it, and then restart it again.
It's not printed yet. It's not printed yet.
No, that was just made tonight. They just made that rule tonight.
That's like when you were a little kid and you were playing football out on the street. You're like, oh, no. This rule's now. It's like, wait, you just made that rule up right now. It's like, yeah, I just made it right now.
I just kicked the can. I won the game.
I won the game. It's over. One solid kick and it's over. Said who? With me right now. This is my street. It's my block.
These guys are trading right now, trying to finish out strong. 2:30 left. See who wants it more is what this fight's going to show right here in this third.
Sharp shots there from Holland.
Yeah,
and there's the fighting backwards that we were talking about with Holland. He landed a hook movement back and a right hand. See if he can get this takedown. He's looking tired a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's why he's shooting some of these shots right now. Just trying to close the distance.
With good reason. They could just fight for...
Oh, you guys been going at it, for sure.
Grueling clinch work here. Holland continues to have the striking advantage. That's a huge elbow, though, from Stewart.
Solid elbow.
Let's go, Kevin. Work there. Work there.
There we go, Kevin. There we go. There we go. Go, Kevin.
Stewart has already attempted 7 takedowns, now 3 for 8 unofficially as he grounds Holland.
This really is a big deal for Holland to be taken down. I mean, Stewart's been down on the strikes, but if he can get a 10-8 round and do something really crazy in this last minute and a half, can change things up on the scorecards. Right now, not too busy, though, in Stewart.
I'm curious to see what happens if this goes to a decision, especially like you're saying, it's a takedown at the end of the second, but I feel
and he's punching. He's still doing, like, he's landing strikes right now. He can get ahead very heavy on the strikes. He's busy.
Kevin, you gotta fight back.
Holland's looking very tired.
And the ref is on top of them, warning him right now. He's got to fight back. He's doing a good job here. He's landing some elbows. Ooh, big elbow there from Stewart.
Let's go, Kevin.
Now Stewart's starting to jab a little bit. Oh, nice right hand from the dentist.
Yeah, this is a big round here for Darren Stewart.
Oh, big elbows.
I think it's Darren talking to him down there now, John.
Yes.
Get up, Kevin. Get up, Kevin. Come on, Kevin.
So he's trying to encourage the guy underneath him to stand up for him.
Come on, bro.
That's the thing about no fans. You can hear every single thing.
Well, a dominant close to this third round for Darren Stewart. Continuing to have his way inside the half guard of Kevin Holland. All right, a couple of talented middleweights there. They are Darren Stewart and Kevin Holland. And